Rise and Shine Collective. My name is Blur, and I'm just going to jump right into our reading for today's energies. I feel like for a lot of the collective right now, there is a sense of clarity gained from a disappointing matter for some of you guys. So we're going to go ahead and go into that and see exactly what's going on with that. Wow. So we have the Ace of Coins here. We also have the King of Coins and then the Queen of Coins here. So this is triple earth, triple kind of unionship of your nurturing aspect of gaining financial stability, as well as your authoritative sense of honing into that and protecting that and making that a consistent alchemization of what it is you're trying to build. I see an opportunity that's come in for a lot of you guys to really grasp and see what can be alchemized from. So this could be, for some of you, a new job venture that's giving fruit, shown a level of promise, and now it's kind of putting your boots on and really putting in the work to make that a consistent achievement for a lot of you guys. There's also kind of a mediumship, so maybe some of you guys are in the middle of getting into a partnership with someone that is business related, work related. I feel like for a lot of you, today is a day of really putting your boots on and really alchemizing a lot of the opportunities that have been coming in for a lot of the collective that I'm reading for. Ace of Coins here speaks of seed energy. Also, this could be you guys collaborating with other individuals to create something that is going to build a level of sustainability for what it is you've been seeking. You know, it's deciding whether or not you're going to take more of a personal, I don't know, I'm getting this, but this is more or less someone who's been a personality hire, a personality person, and a personality hire, someone who relies heavily on their personality, their emotional intelligence. Now it's kind of the universe putting you in a stasis of really being about your reliability, the tangible aspects of someone who is successful in their efforts and their ambitions. There's one thing about being, personable and approachable, but there's also a side of alchemization of being reliable, consistent, and hardworking. So there is a sense of you balancing those two aspects for this new endeavor that you're going into, for sure. I feel like there's been a level of emotional intelligence that's been gained from past experiences that has put you in a stasis of really, really attuning and integrating your personality into something that's authentically purposeful for you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's a decision on whether or not you're going to project old circumstances on these new opportunities, or are you going to just vocalize? I feel like a lot of the circumstances that the collective that I'm reading for has been in is just not vocalizing the things that they're wanting, vocalizing the things that would bring about success in whatever it is that they're working with and for. So I feel like the personality attribute that's been kind of integrated is just really vocalizing things with clarity and not so much emotional fluff. It's just really being clear about what one wants or what one perceives without any rooms of assumption or opinion, but more or less, this is what I think, and there's no room for you to misinterpret what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's just really holding your stance for a lot of you guys. This is really giving Mars Tuesday energy. It's putting boots to ground, really doing the work. Hello. Wheel of Fortune, progression, progress. A lot of you guys are getting confirmations today, for sure. Card that fell, the Magician. Hello, we're alchemizing here. You have a spark. Y'all need to start, fanning that till it becomes a fucking blaze at this point. This energy I'm loving for a lot of you guys. This is someone who's really integrated clarity in their speech and vocalizing what it is that they feel, speaking up for oneself. I feel like there's been a lot of circumstances that have taught you that not speaking for yourself puts you in other person's traps or other person's scenarios that you could have easily avoided. Yeah, other person's traps. Eight of Swords there. That's self-induced mental anguish from assumption and not relying so much on reality, which one should rely on or make decisions on. Not so much your assumption, but more or less what's being perceived in front of you through all senses, not just sight, but hearing, touch, taste, and ethereal. Knight of Wands, fast, passionate energy. So you guys really are in a mood of just kind of going after this, whatever this endeavor is, because this is definitely business related. So this is business related or something that you're trying to grow or something that you're trying to build. This is Emperor, Death, Seven of Wands, inverse. This combination just tells me more or less Death is transformation. Death is you transitioning into a new aspect, a new representation of your energy, which is Emperor, which is more assertive, more protective, more conqueror-esque in the sense of seeing what you want, seeing that it's possible, and really delegating through your actions so that it is alchemized. You have the Seven of Wands inverse. So that kind of tells me to don't be stuck in conversations trying to, explain yourself to a lot of persons who aren't in the realms of wanting to, but more or less seeing if they still have accessibility to you. So know the difference and don't get caught up in conversations that are wasting your time and validating others. So I feel like you guys get to work, rise and shine, but in this case, rise and grind, honestly. So hope that added some clarity for y'all. Take care and peace.